everybody, Mark from South Auckland here. Going on a bit of a trip at the moment. Thought I'd go and spend tonight at an old house that's situated, I can't say where, it's situated on some farmland. Now the owners have told me about the urban myth surrounding this house, and I've done some checking and I've done some asking on Facebook, and there are in fact stories surrounding this house. Whether they're true or not, I don't know. I was unable to verify anything, but there are stories floating around, urban myths, and I do like a good urban myth. The urban myth surrounding this house, and now I've promised the owners that I will not be giving away any locations or any details, because they already have problems with teens sort of just wandering onto the property looking for this house. And the house is situated quite deep onto the land.
600 meters, keep right at the fork to stay on State Highway 1.
I've got the navigator going. The house is situated quite deep into the land. It's not right on the roadside or anything, so you have to actually trek onto farmland and through some bush to get to it. And the owners don't really want people going on their land. The house is going to be destroyed.
Keep right at the fork to stay on State Highway 1.
The house is going to be destroyed. They were going to pull it down a couple of weeks ago. They contacted me and said, look, we thought you might be interested in this. There is an urban legend around surrounding this house, and perhaps I would like to come and have a look. But the condition was that I couldn't give its location. I couldn't give any directions. I couldn't say where I was. So I'm having to keep a bit hush about this, but I'm quite grateful to the owners. I know they're watching this. I'm quite grateful that you gave me access to your land and allowed me onto your property before knocking the place down. Because I do like a good urban legend. I do love ghost stories and myths, especially regional ones. And so it's a thrill to actually go and spend some time in this house. Whether the story is true or not, I don't know. But anyway, the stories behind this place. The house is called, well, it goes under many names. It's called the Witch Murder House. It's called the Witch's House. And it's also called the Murder House. The story goes that there was a witch that lived in the house. And she would lure men into her home and kill them. And the myth is that basically there are bodies buried all around the farmland. Now the owners have told me this isn't true. It's just stories built up around a creepy house. But still, yeah, we've got to document these things. And as I'm a big fan of ghost stories and urban legends, I wanted to document this one as well. It's quite important that we at least visit the place, film what we can, and just acknowledge that this house existed.
In 600 meters, keep right at the fork to stay on State Highway 1. Follow signs for State Highway 1 South, Menuco.
Yeah, State Highway 1, so you've got a bit of a clue there. I'm going south. But okay, yeah, so basically, it's the Witch Murder House.
Keep right at the fork to stay on State Highway 1.
The weather has turned to shit. It's raining, it's dark, it's horrible. I'm on a motorway with really bad drivers. I'm possibly one of them right now. So yeah, heading south. Going to spend the night, well, as long as I can. Last time I was there, I went there about a month ago to check it out and just to get my bearings about the place, and I was only in there for about an hour, and I was confronted by an angry possum. There's a possum that lives in the house, and he didn't like me being there on his property. I stayed as long as I could, but I ended up having to get out because this angry possum was really wanting to have a go at me. And it took me a while to actually get all my equipment out of the house because it kept blocking me in the hallway. I had to keep running past it. It would corner me in rooms. I would go into the room to get my equipment and then I'd turn around and it was waiting in the hallway for me to come out. So yeah, there was an angry possum there. I'm hoping he's not there today. I bought a big stick to try and fend him off. Hopefully I won't get to use it. I've also brought a whole bunch of tactical high beam torches. So I'm kind of hoping that the other urban myth about possums caught in the headlights is a true one, because I'm going to try that tonight if he decides to come out. So yeah, that's the plan. It's shitty weather and I'm heading out south, way out to the bush, some old bit of farmland, some old ruin, some old house that's completely overgrown, and to hopefully meet a witch. Who knows what's going to happen. But anyway, I'm going to log off now. I'm going to save battery power, and yeah, that's the plan for tonight. Fingers crossed. Catch you soon. Hello? Hello? Anybody here? Hello? degrees, 16.6, 16.5. Okay, we'll just let this level off, shall we? Put that there. Wow, man. It's so cold in here. Okay. Point. How's that? Is anybody here? Anybody here with me right now? It's so cold right now. Okay. Is anybody here with me right now? I don't know if there's anybody here with me right now. I'm just guessing. But if there is anybody here right now, and you'd like to speak to somebody, now's your chance. 14, 15.1. Temperature's fluctuating quite a bit, but then again I've got it right up against the glass windows here, so it's possibly affecting it. Okay. Is anybody here with me right now? Is anybody here? I'd really like to speak with you. Okay, temperature is 15 degrees. EMF levels are flat. Got an infrared camera there, night shot. Camera on a tripod there. EMF millimeter there, which has got the EMF levels and temperature. And I'm holding a GoPro. .2. I'd really like to speak to the old woman that lives here or used to live here. If the old woman is still here, can she please come out and talk with me? Come and say hello. I don't mean any harm or disrespect. I've just come to visit. 15.1. I hope you don't mind me in your house. I'm just visiting. .8 degrees. Got a bit of a drop there, but it's by the cold windows, so that's possibly it. 14.9. I mean, basically I don't know if there's anything here or not. I'm just guessing, and I'm basically just going to follow what the stories say. I'm going to follow the stories and the little information we have with the stories, and just try my luck with that. I'll try and trigger some sort of reaction just by asking questions, or I mean that's all we've got to go by at the moment. We don't really have anything to go by until something actually happens. We've got nothing to actually investigate, so I have to actually wait until something happens before I can go and investigate it. All I can do is sit here and observe the surroundings, any sort of noises, and that's pretty much all I can do. I mean, there's a good chance there's nothing here at all. And if there isn't anything here at all, that's fine. If there is, great. Okay, noises. Is anybody here? If there's anybody here, please come and say hello. I don't mean any harm or disrespect. .8. If you can see that. 14.9. It's going up and down. Possibly because it's against the windows. There's a slight opening there in the window, so it could be a bit of a draft. That one is open over there too. Could be a draft. It's very cold outside, so it's not surprising. Stopped raining at least. shadows with a torch. It's quite deceptive. Hello? If there's anybody in this house, can you please come and say hello? It's been pretty quiet tonight so far. A few scratches, a few taps and things, but it was raining quite heavily earlier, so it could have been many things. Could have been possums, could have been rain hitting the trees, it could have been rain coming down guttering.
Still, it's been good to actually visit this place and spend some time in it. I mean, whether the urban myths are true or not, I don't know, but still, it's been good just visiting and spending some time, some quiet time in it, and soaking up the atmosphere. In my opinion, it's a great way to spend a night. So quiet. It's quite amazing actually. As the rain died down, so did the sound of the traffic. It was like the rain was somehow amplifying the sound of the traffic down on the road. So now that it's stopped raining, the traffic sound has reduced. It's very quiet. 15.5 degrees. This place smells so damp and musty. It also smells like ash as well, because there's been a bit that's burnt out. There must have been a fire at some point. So there's a burnt out section, just a small section near the back, and the ground's a bit fragile around there, so I won't bother walking over that because it's very crumbly. It's not a huge house, but it does have lots of odd rooms. It's a weird layout, very strange. It's not your typical house, that's for sure. Lovely weather for it. Hey all, I don't know if it's anything related, but I'm just in one of the in the burnt out sections of the house. It's the back half of the house, which is there's obviously been a fire for whatever reasons, and so this part of the house is very weak. There's the floorboards are burnt through. I don't know if you can see that. And yeah, I've just had sudden battery drain of both my camera, and I'll switch this around. How do I switch this around? Can you hear that? Just heard a sound. I thought it was a voice, but I'm not sure. Is there anybody here? Please make a sound. Can you please call out your name? My name's Mark.
you tell me your name? Oh, jeez, it's cold. See the weeds growing through the floorboards. It's so quiet out there. Can you please tell me your name? Okay, I'm going to leave this part of the house actually. I'm a bit worried that the floor's going to collapse. Floorboards are going. Okay. I want to make it home alive. Ooh, okay, it's getting really cold. I'm going to get out. Okay.
Is anybody here with me right now? Still raining heavily outside. I'm quite amazed actually how loud the traffic is. There's a main road down the bottom of the hill. We're actually not quite high. There's a driveway, a long gravel driveway that leads into this place. And then you have to sort of hike through a bit where it's all overgrown. There's a couple of paddocks there. Decent ground bush leading up to the house, so it's quite surprised how close the cars sound actually. I guess it's the tyres on the wet road. And now it's pouring out. I'll be checking out the outside of the house. Great night for it. Okay. Totally coming outside of my comfort zone right now. Hang on. Okay. I'm going to try something. Ooh, shit. That's the back front door. Sorry, the front door. We'll move to the side here. There's some noises coming from down here. I'm going to assume for now that it was a possum scratching. Not too sure. Sounds of movement though. It stops now. You know what happens to people in horror movies when they sit with their back to the open door. Right. Okay. Right, if there's anybody behind me right now, can you please come and tap me on the shoulder? Just give me a sign, let me know that you're here somehow. If you are here, just let me know. I'm not here to hurt you, I'm not here to... I don't mean any disrespect. I'm just here to say hello, to visit you, to find out a little bit about you. So I'd really like to say hello. If you're behind me, please come up and say hello. Sounds seem to have stopped now. It's very quiet now. rain though. I think it's a possum. I hope it's a possum. I think I might, actually I'll hold this camera this way so I can film behind me. I'll light up behind me. Right. Is there anybody here in this room with me, or is anybody in this house with me tonight? Come and say hello, please. I've come all this way to talk to you. If you're the old woman that used to live here, I'd love to speak with you, if you can, if you're here. There's somebody behind me. Oh, man. I think I'm letting the environment sort of play tricks with the mind a bit, with the imagination. I'm hearing noises. Whether you're a person, whether you're an animal, whatever, just come and say hello. Let me know that you're here, okay? Tap. Was that you making the tapping noise? It's coming back from that way. Oops. Hello? 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 It's in this room. Shit, I think it's a possum. It's a possum. Hello? Hello? Okay. I'm not going to be here all night. God. It really does feel like there's somebody there. There's somebody there. Hello? There's somebody here. Oh, man.
One creepy ass place. Jesus, that rope hanging from the tree there. I'm hoping that's a swing. Oh, man, the trees are creepy. Oh, that shit. Okay. It's getting quite late now. Okay, I'm hearing noises. Sounds of movement. Hello? 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 Okay. That's the whole way. Okay, I've been here 4 hours now. It's only 4 hours in the dark. It's cold, it's really cold. The only sounds I'm hearing are possibly possums. It definitely does sound like footsteps or something moving around, but I think it's possums. There was a possum last time, and well, I haven't seen one yet. There was definitely some scratching or some movement in this house inside, so I'm thinking it's inside the ceiling somewhere. The ceiling or in the walls or something like that, I'm not too sure. So yeah, I'm going to put it down to possum at the moment. And there hasn't really been anything that I can check out. I mean, there are sounds, but there's nothing I can really go and look at. There's nothing in this house. I don't know. It's just I can hear the sounds, so all I can do is observe them, just document them, and I can't see anything that's making the noises. I'm assuming for now that they're possums, but I can't prove that. So yeah, but put it this way, I don't feel very safe right now, to be honest. There's something about this house. It's odd. Don't feel safe, and it feels, I'm going to say unusually, and it feels unusually cold. I don't usually feel the cold, but I'm really feeling it tonight. Normally I can go into any
allegedly haunted location. That's a plane. And I just don't feel anything. You know, it's very rare that I actually feel something inside a building. As I like to say, I'm as sensitive as a brick. So yeah, it's very rare for me to actually feel a sense of unease or a sense of anything in a house. This one here doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't feel right. Whether it's just the sounds, whether it's just because there's no power, and it's just a dark room, dark house, and I'm all alone. Maybe it's the stories. I don't know. But I've documented this place enough, and I've spent some time in there now, and I've kind of tuned into all the sounds, and so I think I might call it a night, actually. No, I'm not chickening out. I'm not chickening out. I'm just getting to the point now where I don't know. I don't think staying here any longer. That's my time, which is murder house.